And that is who I want to be. That's why I'm not desperate for anything. If I needed power, I would have joined the Buhari government by all means. The moment I noticed, as early as July 2015, that Buhari was going nowhere, I spoke up, apologized publicly to Nigerians, and I never looked back. Anybody who wanted power will stay in a government no matter how useless that government is. Today, nearly everybody I know wants to be in government. And that is why most people are not able to speak up. Thank you, Mr. Ogbemudia. I guess you are from my home state of Edo State. Thank you for your kind comment. We like to disparage our best materials for political reasons, but I'm not one of those. I say what I know, what I don't know, I keep quiet. So, Atiku is not the only one who has been sustaining himself with his businesses. Was there any time I use the word only? I don't use such absolute words. I'm a writer, so I pick my words carefully. I said the only man at his level, a former vice president who left power since 2007, and he has been able to sustain his business empire. So that's what I said. If you know of anybody at his level and with his political capacity who has been doing that, I'll be very happy to mention them. He has done extremely well, extremely well. I didn't call him a saint. I didn't call myself a saint. People asked me questions and I responded. I've been in politics since 1982, and I've been in opposition. I've never been desperate for power. And when I tell you that I respect the man, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, he has nothing to give me today. So you cannot say I'm talking because of money or anything. Okay? We finished our election over a year ago. All I did was to go back to my business at Ovation. That's all I do for a living. So if I'm speaking about a man, you must know that I have tremendous respect and regards for him. I worked very actively. I had one of the biggest portfolios on his campaign as Director of Strategic Communications. So I was able to see his operations firsthand. It's not anyone giving me rumors or telling me lies. I saw the discipline of his children, their conduct. I never saw any of his children coming in to misbehave in our offices. And I'm talking about an extensive and expansive operation. They gave respect to those who worked for their father. Those are the little things that count in life. So if I'm not able to tell the truth at my age, when will I say it? And I'm not saying go and vote for anybody. You have a right to support your own candidate. That's the beauty of democracy. Thank you, Bolanle Oluyemi Nephew. Thank you. So from time to time, you will see me, you will hear from me, and I will speak based on my direct experience and exposure to the political actors in Nigeria. If I say I am not supporting A or B, kindly respect my opinion. And if you don't agree with me, it doesn't stop you from supporting yours. Yes, it's a question. Thank you so much, my sister. It is a question that is as old as mankind. I don't think it's peculiar to Nigeria alone. The greed of man is what leads to this level of desperation. A lot of them is not that they've never made money before. A lot of them is not that they cannot still make money if they choose to, but this propensity for wanting to be richer than your neighbor, it comes from greed. That's number one. Number two, it comes from need. A lot of people find their way to power who have been in need. They've been deprived in their youth. And so once they find this opportunity, they just grab it. If you have access, please find the book titled Pedagogy of the Oppressed by a Brazilian author called Paulo Freire, F-R-E-I-R-E, Paulo, P-A-U-L-O, Paulo Freire, Pedagogy of the Oppressed. You will understand the psychology of oppression. It says the oppressed man loves and respects only one man, his oppressor. The oppressed man has only one dream in life, to become an oppressor. You will see that many of the people who are in Senate today, once upon a time, we looked up to them as beacons of hope for our nation. But on getting to power, you can see that across political divides today, how many people stood up to defend our democracy or to defend accountability? Are you not shocked that you would have expected that, oh, this kind of thing, maybe within the APC alone, that it will happen? I don't have the facts, so I'm not going to be the judge. But it is obvious to me that something is wrong somewhere. I know Senator Ningi reasonably well. He's our friend, he's our brother, I know him well. I don't want to believe that he conjured those stories. But some of his own colleagues threw him under the bus, obviously, today. I'm not even sure that they gave him ample opportunity to defend himself, or if he was wrong, to apologize for being wrong. They were determined to shove him away because maybe they are afraid he might do more damage if he remains within the system. I don't know what happened. I will try to reach out privately to him later. Maybe I'll be able to get more information. But to be specific to your question, the greed of man knows no limit. Those who have want more money. Those who don't have want to grab in arrears and in advance. What they have suffered, they want it now. And that is what I've noticed in politics. So, but what is the solution? Should now be the next question. What should be the solution? The solution is for us to begin to vote in politicians who are part-time politicians. I'm a part-time politician. I'm not a full-time politician. That is why whenever elections are over, I quickly move back to my work. I'm gainfully employed. But for those who live perpetually on politics and power, that is very difficult. And that's my admiration for Atiku Abubakar, as I mentioned earlier. That if you look at former Governor Peter Obi, the Labour presidential candidate, he is gainfully employed. He's not a poor man. He does not have to survive based on politics or power. So this should attract us now, that for anybody to say, I want to lead you, what have you done in your private capacity? I can tell you what I've done in nearly 64 years of my life. I can tell you how I bought A, how I bought B, how I got C, how I got D. Most politicians, the moment they grab power, everything they've ever lacked, they want to acquire, accumulate instantly. So that would be my response to your question, my dear sister. I think we have a long way to go, obviously. Things are getting worse rather than getting better. We expected something better, but if 100 and something people in the Senate cannot come together and do what is right for our country, what then happens where you have thousands and thousands of politicians who also want to copy bad manners? Thank you.